Hey everyone, my name is Rich Curtis from Numark, and today we're looking at our flagship DJ controller, the NS7III. Let's take a close look at this built-in mixer. There's tons of functionality here, and I want to go over a little bit of the functions that this baby can handle for you. So on the top of the mixer, you'll see we have this mouseless navigation knob. And with the integration of these new screens in our NS7III, I can turn this knob and see all of the different tracks installed on my laptop inside Serato DJ right on the screen. I can press down the button to go between my crates. And when I find the crate I want to use, I press down the button again and select the appropriate track inside that crate. And from there, I can use these buttons here to either load that track to the B side or the A side just by pressing load A or load B. We've also included a lot of other buttons below this mouseless navigation knob that'll help you to go back and forward inside your crates and songs. It'll help you load your crates, prepare them, and organize your files right from the top panel of the NS7III. We've included a dedicated booth volume control and a master volume control. And below our booth volume control, we have a panel and view button that will allow you to switch between those panels and different views inside the Serato DJ software. Underneath our master volume, we have our master effects on-off buttons. So we can either choose to enable or disable our A or B effects channels on our master effects output. Below that, we have a beautiful LED-based BPM meter. And the great thing about this meter is it will allow you to sync up a couple of tracks visually just by using this meter. As I move these sliders on my two decks, you can see that this little light is going to travel across that BPM meter. When I put the slider in the place that allows this BPM meter to light up in the center with that little white LED, that's telling me that both of the songs on each of these decks are playing at the exact same BPM. Below that, we have A and B effects on-off buttons for each one of these individual channels, and there's 4 of them. Because the NS7III will support 4 decks of playback, you actually have 4 individual channels that you can control the levels with. On each one of these channels, you're going to see we have our independent gain control with a beautiful VU meter that will let us know if the signal's either too soft or too hot going out to the house. We have our highs, our mids, and our low EQ, as well as the ability to do capacitive touch. The cool part is I can enable this touch button here just by holding shift, pressing touch, and when it starts to flash, I'm ready to use the touch capacitive features. One of those being our EQ. Let's take a listen. I can go ahead and just touch the side or the top of the knobs to kill that band. There's my mids. There's my lows, and they're all gone because there's zero bleed in this mixer. It's very high quality. When I let go, the music comes right back. Of course, I can disable the touch and use my EQs as I normally would. Below that, I actually have this dedicated filter, and the dedicated filter is going to allow me to add a high pass or a low pass anywhere I want to. I can just turn this, and to the left is my low pass. Additionally, we've added in a feature called filter roll, and that's going to allow me to add transitions, build-ups, breakdowns, really anywhere I want inside that track. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and enable my filter roll by pressing the button, and then when I go ahead and turn the knob, I can go ahead and build up with that high pass filter, and I can go the other way with the low pass. When I let go, the beat comes right back in, and I'm right where I left off. Now below that, we have a few other controls. We have our input volume monitoring, and we have our headphone monitoring here. So each one of these buttons can be enabled to send that track's audio to your cue, to your booth, or to your headphones. I can either select an individual channel to send it to my headphone cue, or I can press all 4 headphone cue buttons simultaneously to have all 4 tracks go into my monitor. On the side of that, we have a 3-way switch that we can use to switch this between controlling Serato DJ on your computer to either controlling the 2 microphone inputs on the NS7III, so you can use this as a microphone mixer, or you can switch them all the way to the right and use it as a full line mixer. Since there's 4 channels in this mixer, you actually can connect up to 4 external devices. On channels 3 and 4, you have line level RCA inputs on the back that you can use to control with these faders, and then channels 1 and 2 will support a line or phono input on the rear panel. We've added in our Premier crossfader, and that's built right into the unit, and we also have a dedicated crossfader contour knob. So if you're a house DJ and you wanted a nice, smooth, linear transition from one track to another, you can turn the knob all the way to the right. If you turn the knob all the way to the left, you can get a nice hard cut if you're a scratch guy and you wanted to do some hard cuts, or you can leave it somewhere in the middle if you wish to get a mix of both. So that's a quick overview of the mixer built into the NS7III. If you like what you saw, check out our website at Numark.com. Thanks for watching.